What's going on, everyone? This is Mr. Wawu, and just saw the April haul from Manga, and another one, quick random one today. If you are in New England of the United States, and all those northern states, if you will, there's a store called Newbury Comics, and that store sometimes has a 50% off sale, and you can see here, right? Got a nice little bag of goodies that I was looking for today. Some surprises, actually. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first one I want to share with you is Tokyo These Days. Look at that. I did it again. Same things last time, upside down. So Tokyo These Days, this is something that Geeks That Parent and I were talking about for a series that we were excited about. This is one that he had mentioned, and everyone keeps talking about it, and I can no longer escape it. So very, very excited for this. This is really high quality feel. If you ever had the Sunny hardcover editions, the same kind of feel here. And I do want to note that I'll show you the price here is $28 for this, because the half off sale is a little bit of a crazy math game. I kind of break that down for you towards the end as well. So first off is Tokyo These Days by Taiyo Matsumoto, and this is one I really can't wait to read, and everyone else is excited about it too. And then after that is one that I don't think I was really excited for, but everybody else was. And then I saw a couple clips from the anime, and I knew, all right, might be worth a dive into. We don't have Beck, so found a nice pristine copy of Bocchi The Rock. And, you know, this is one everyone was very excited about. It blew up all over the place. I think everyone got it, but maybe me. So I'm really excited to have this one as well, dive into it. It's a very unique size. The paper quality is kind of like a little light, if you will. Didn't expect it to be that kind of quality from Yen Press, to be honest. You know, really, really thin. And the price for this one was $15. And next up, we have one from another series. You can kind of maybe see it in the back over there. There's a couple of them from the mangaka Nagatakabe. And they do the series My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness, My Wandering Warrior Existence. They're really cool, great series that have a little bit of like unique color. And they go over some really adult and, internal mental concepts. So for this one, finally got my pancreas broke, but my life got better. And you can kind of see from in here, we've got some very nice color in here, very interesting. So I'm excited for this series. I don't even think it was on my radar. I just was walking around trying to get an even number of books, and that was there. And then next up, now this is the reason why going to Newbury Comics is actually really good, especially if you're somebody who follows shonen and you're looking for some of that, if you will, mid content. And so I was able to get Boruto number 19. And this is obviously one that a lot of people don't like, but the Blue Vortex is fantastic. The time skip series. If you're reading out in the Shonen, the Viz app, you should definitely read it, because where this goes is pretty fantastic. And I'm really excited to read these better high quality in person. And we're getting to that point where the Blue Vortex is coming around the corner. And then also needed to catch up on our favorite Chainsaw Man. So for Chainsaw Man, we have volume 14 and we have volume 15. And believe it or not, all of these were $11.99. So it is the new price. And you'll see in a little bit, Newbury Comics sometimes doesn't have that pricing down right. So they'll leave some old inventory, so you might get the right price. And next up, and speaking of, next up we have the series that I keep forgetting to catch up on, to be honest. I'm very far behind on it. I think I stopped like maybe in the teens for this series, but that is Jujutsu Kaisen. So I grabbed the newest one, 22, grabbed 21, and grabbed volume 20. And volume 20, $9.99. That's right. These were $11.99, and this one had been sitting on the shelf long enough towards the back of their whole stack of inventory that I knew I'd be able to find one that was $9.99, which was pretty good. And then I got another, this might be the final one of the series, from 7 Seas, and this one I absolutely adore and love. I know a lot of manga tubers and collectors themselves kind of dropped the series. They weren't enjoying it from volume 1 to 2. But from 3 on, the way that they utilize the art and the art choices they really make it interesting to me and really exciting. And that is actually a series here that I didn't know that volume 6 had come out, but we have volume 6 of Colorless finally. This one is the $14.99 price, so not the full $15, if you will, from 7 Seas. But I love that this series really tackles, you know, how to play with the paneling and the color. Let's see if we can find a good one here. I don't want to spoil too much. Here we go. This one's got not much going on, but you can see you've got a lot of black and white. And then suddenly, depending on the powers and in the chapters, you're going to get color. And it's really cool how it kind of enhances the story. And it's something that, you know, is very, very interesting to me and something I like to read. And another one, this one is also maybe mid, maybe peak shonen. I'm not going to show too much for this, but it is the newest volume of Royale. I read this as a joke, started reading it based on some friends who were talking about, you know, the series and it's actually good action. I was like, no shot. And then one night couldn't fall asleep. And so I was reading, you know, a couple of the chapters, and yes, there's a lot of mature content in here, but I was very shocked to find that the art and the fighting was actually like really, really good. The paneling made sense. It wasn't, you know, vulgar for the sake of being vulgar. Kind of had interesting plots. The main character actually is pretty good considering the situation that they are put into. But obviously, if you're somebody who is, you know, under the age of 18 or you're kind of not into that kind of stuff, I would not recommend Royale. This is definitely adult content, a little bit like Gantz. There's some really crazy fight stuff, but obviously not a lot of, you know, not a lot of things not hidden, if you will. All right. And then last but not least, I couldn't believe they had this. They rarely have these types of books at Newbury Comics, and if they do, they're super old or they're the Ghibli kind of series, kind of stuff like that. And they had 2 of these. And if you've never seen these before, they're pretty great. This is the all color but the black, the art of Bleach. And this is a huge, I mean, look, I can barely fit it paneled correctly in here. It's very large, but it's got some unbelievable art. And, you know, I was talking to the person at the desk, and they're, you know, super excited waiting for Tite Kubo to help finish everyone with the newest anime season coming up. You know, something very exciting. But you can see here, it's got all of his art in glory. Like, fantastic, you know, legendary cool. Really, really good art. It's probably one of my favorite series. Ironically, I'm wearing my Chainsaw Man and Bleach shirt of Calling Khan, which is fantastic. But yeah, so just wanted to touch base and say hi. Definitely just got out of the shower too. I wanted to tackle this and share with you. The art book was $19.99, and Royale was also $19.99. And all the other series I think we addressed. So they kind of broke down that the total was going to be around like $195, and then with the half off, it broke it down to about around like $140. So what they do, they'll take the highest value and then cut down the price of the other ones. So it worked out okay. Again, a lot of these, I only do this sale just like, you know, quote unquote peak shonen, like Jujutsu Kaisen. That's, you know, popular series, if you will. And I forget to get them from Manga or other retailers like that. So I usually go to the sale of Newbury Comics, see what they got, see if they have it. And today's goal was to get Tokyo These Days, and actually walked out with some other great stuff. So we're excited looking for it. All right. So thanks so much for watching. I love manga. I hope you do too. My name is Mr. Babu. Take care.